Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode. I want to talk a little bit on hoof health and how we manage a foot bath with the robots, because when we put them in, that was kind of something we struggled with, and over the years we've got something figured out. So this is the cow from last week's video that was limping. So you can see on this foot here that she's holding it different than the other four. That is because there's a wart on it. So that makes it sore and tender and she can't walk quite right. We will run the foot bath this week and that will help take care of that wart.
We use a combination of 4 different things to manage hoof health around our farm. The first is the foot bath, which we're going to talk about in this video. This is probably the most common way that foot health is managed on farms. Everybody has a little bit different way of doing it on their farms, but this is what works around ours. The second way we manage hoof health is to spot treat animals, so we mix up a solution similar to the foot bath into a sprayer and spot treat any animal that pops up with a sore foot. The third way that we've managed hoof health is to work with our hoof trimmer. Our hoof trimmer comes every 8 weeks and trims anywhere between 20 to 30 cows while he's there. He can treat warts as well as trimming for other things. When he treats warts, he puts a wrap around them of copper sulfate that helps to kill the wart as well as the foot bath. We trim every cow before they go dry, as well as every heifer after they have their first calf. We also trim any cow that's a little sore. The copper sulfate we use comes in a powder form, and we use water to dissolve the powder.
Okay, so we are running the foot bath this week. That's what this tub is called. It's blue because it's water mixed with copper sulfate. That's the only 2 things in it. We will set one of these up on all 3 of our robots. This sort gate here is going to change directions. So they'll come right out of the robot, walk through the foot bath, all 4 feet will touch, and by the end of 4 days, their hoof is going to be blue. So I'm standing right now is normally like our sorting area for any treatment cows. That's our breeding chute shoved up against the wall. So we do lose access to that for the 4 days that we run foot bath. But overall, we can still do treatment on our 3rd robot. We just have to manually sort everybody. So this cows still visit the robots really well with them in there. We don't have any issues with them. It took us 4 years of being in robots to figure out how to efficiently run the robots with a foot bath. So the goal of the foot bath is to kill the hairy heel warts on the cow's feet and make their hoof health better. So cows are super curious creatures by nature. So you can see everybody and their sister has got to be up here checking out and seeing what I'm doing, because they know it's something new. They're not afraid of it. They just want to know what it is. And that's the finished setup for the first 2 robots on foot bath week. Every morning while we scrape the barns, we dump out the foot bath water from the day before and refill it with fresh water and add in new copper sulfate. This helps to keep the water clean and helps make it more active. We run the foot bath for 4 consecutive days every month, unless it's winter time and it's too cold and would cause ice issues. Continuing the 4 ways that we manage hoof health from earlier in the video, the 4th way that we manage hoof health is to cull out cows that just have bad feet and legs. If they don't move well, they don't do well in the robots, so that's something that we just have to manage differently than we did necessarily in the parlor. that's this week's video. We are having a very chaotic Sunday morning around here. We've got one silo and the unloader is down, so it's a little hectic, and I've got two cute little kids in the tractor cab with me feeding cows. But thanks for tuning into this week's episode, and subscribe if you enjoy my content, please.